Badass, you did a 5.
Yeah. Paul, you'd love it because it's a word game.
Excellent. Ooh,
it's
nice.
It's awesome, man.
It's so fun.
Yeah. You guys heard of Backyard
No.
dot something? No.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
You know it. You know it.
Hello and welcome to You Know It, the game show, bringing 4 people together, 2 clues at a time. Welcome to the best-looking group of contestants I have ever had. We've got Charlotte Ray, also known as Quinn Sullivan, Declan, Paul, and Pat Town. Welcome. It's very, very, very good to see you. As you know, it's a very simple game. When it's your turn, what you're going to do is you're going to pick one of these categories behind me, and you're going to challenge one of your opponents to answer the question. If they get it right, then they get the points. If they get it wrong, though, you get the points, and everybody has a chance to steal by saying, I know it. Now, to begin with, you have to know the strengths and weaknesses of your opponents. Now, some of you already know each other, but for the people watching at home, I'm going to try and give a little quick introduction. First of all, we have Quinn, who is going by Charlotte Ray, and she was born in North Carolina and lives in Los Angeles. She's I said Seattle. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that. But she's a housewife without all the housework, so she's basically a wife, she says. And she knows musical theater and mountain biking. Might be alone in that combination. She doesn't know how the stock market works, which nobody actually does. Nobody actually knows how it works. No. It's a gigantic hallucination. Declan is our youngest player today. He's born and raised in Seattle, where he still is. He knows football, video games, and American history. And he says he doesn't know much about theater or music, but I think that's just because his father was a playwright and his mother is an opera singer, and so he doesn't know as much as they do. Or maybe he's just rebellion. I don't know. He looks like a rebellious kid. Paul grew up in Mexico. He lives in Los Angeles. He grew up all over the place. He's a property and leasing manager for musician rehearsal spaces, right?
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's exciting. And he knows NBA basketball, and he doesn't know very much about Norwegian medieval history, and that might bite him in the butt in this game, which is sports themed. And then we have the amazing Pat Town. He was born in Indianapolis, which I did not know until today. He lives a few blocks from the La Brea Tar Pits, which translates to the tar pits. He's an actor. He knows movement. That's what he said. He just knows movement, which is good. It doesn't look like he knows movement, but he does. And he doesn't know anything about Proust, which is really sad. Everybody should know a little Proust. Proust is really fun to read. But there's no plot. It's just all description. Anyway, so now we're going to start. It's going to be Pat's turn first. So let's take a look at the topics. Lovely disembodied voice. Could you please tell us what the topics are for today's game?
John, the topics tonight are basketball, baseball, football, basketball 2, cities, the easy question, the mystery question, which is worth double points, stages, World Cup, fans, Olympics, and logos.
Fantastic. That was lovely and disembodied as usual. You all have your steals, as you can see there, and the score is 0-0-0-0-0-0-2-0-0. Pat Town, let's get it started. What's the topic you're going to pick, and who is going to answer?
I'm going to go fans, and I want Quinn to answer it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Here's the thing. You picked the question that nobody can steal. You picked the scavenger hunt question to start out with. Now, this is the way it works. Everybody who participates gets 10 points because all the questions are worth 10 points at this point. Whoever comes back with the item I'm going to mention first gets an extra 10 points. So what you need to do is you have to find a garment with a sports logo on it that you're not wearing right now.
I have to do it right now?
Yeah.
Did it.
Yep.
Done.
Yep.
Done.
Here we go.
So Paul won, and I guess Pat just gave up.
It was done. Paul
You
wins.
know it.
Oh, you get 10 points if you find something, Pat. There you go. Let's see if Pat comes through. very exciting watching Pat not play.
It's not a team. Does that matter? Does it have to be a team or just a sport?
Yeah, it's got to be a sports logo. What is that?
It's the
Decline.
fighting Dakins. The
It's
fighting Dakins.
Decline.
The
It's
kind.
a snowboard company.
All right, I just said logo, so
know
that's
it.
fine. All right, fantastic. Pat, what is that? What is that, Patrick?
Chicago Bears logo.
Chicago Bears logo. Fantastic. Everybody gets 10 points. Paul Plunkett instantly came back, so he gets 10 points. And it's Declan's turn. Declan, let's take a look at the remaining topics. All the rest of these are actually questions, so no more need to run around. Everybody calm down. Take a breath. Okay, so fans has been, fans has been taken. Right? Yes. So what are you going to pick, Declan? Who are you going to assign it to?
I'll go with stages for Paul.
Stages? What is? Oh, it's supposed to be states. I can't spell.
Oh,
How strange.
Stages.
Stages.
State stages for 400.
I don't know what's going on with me.
it says stages. I don't.
I know it does say
It
stages.
says stages.
I thought you threw in some theater stuff for us nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Paul.
Yes,
it's
sir.
States.
States. Okay.
Declan cannot steal because he's the challenger, but Quinn and Pat can steal by saying, "I know it."
Okay.
This is worth 10 points. Paul Plunkett, what state was the home of the YMCA where volleyball was invented and the YMCA where basketball was invented?
I know it.
What is it, Paul?
Indiana?
Indiana is incorrect.
Oh.
The answer is Massachusetts.
Oh.
Yes, and they were
Massachusetts.
They were invented within like 10 miles of each other, within like 5 years of each other. It was a cold period of time that
Naismith.
winter. All right, Quinn, it's your turn.
All right.
Take a look at the remaining topics.
I'm gonna pick. Can I pick? I'm gonna pick logos for Declan.
All right, logos for Declan. All right, this is a visual question. Declan, Pat, and Paul can steal this. Declan, what city hosts teams that use this logo and this logo?
I know it.
Oh, Paul has stolen it. What is it, Paul?
Denver.
Denver. That is correct. 10 points for
Denver.
Paul. And I believe that means it is now your turn, Paul. Paul, now you get to challenge somebody. Let's see what
Commandingly.
our remaining topics are. Basketball, baseball,
let's
football,
see.
basketball.
I am going to go with Olympics for Quinn.
Olympics for Quinn. All right. Declan and Pat can both steal Olympics. This is one of those things where I would love to have video. Who, Quinn,
Yes.
was at 4 foot 8 inches tall, the shortest member of the USA team at the Rio Olympics, and jumped over 9 feet in the air during her gold medal winning floor exercise routine?
Simone Biles.
That is correct, Simone Biles. When she is doing a move that nobody else on earth can do, so they call it the Biles. She
That is
jumps
literally the only answer I know to that.
four. Right, it's in there. All right, Pat. Now everything is worth 20 points.
Let's see. Oh God. World Cup to Quinn.
Wasn't I
World,
supposed to get more points?
Cup.
Why am I only 10 points?
because that question was worth 10 points.
But I had 10 before.
Yes, you did. So now you should have 20.
It said 10. I'm just.
All right.
I'm not competitive, you guys.
Listen.
I'm just making.
No, here's the thing. Just so you know, the score is done by a human being, not by some kind of computer.
All right.
And the same
Why are
human
we
being
here?
is also doing the scoreboard.
I thought
so
this
if
was
you
a
look at the
professional
scoreboard-
situation, it's
If
fine.
you look at the scoreboard now, it says 20. In fact, Tristan, why don't we show Quinn that she now has 20 points? Oh, you can't see it. There we go.
Oh,
When you
there it
point,
is.
see it, look, and there's the little
Yay.
cursor.
That makes me happy. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, great. All right, now Quinn, I think Pat, you assigned this question to
Yes.
the
World
World Cup
Cup.
question.
To Quinn. Yes.
All right. Again, Paul's used his steal. So Declan, you could steal this. Quinn, what country has never made the top 4 in the men's FIFA World Cup, and that's over 200, almost 100 years, and has won 4 of the 8 women's World Cups?
I know it.
Oh, who said that? Declan? Declan, what is it?
Is it the USA?
The United States of America
I was
is
about
correct.
to say that.
Oh, but Declan was too fast. Too fast, and now it's Declan's turn.
I knew that.
The young man is taking control of this game. He gets 20 points for that, and now he gets to stump somebody else and get more points. What are you going to say, Declan?
I'm going to go with basketball for Paul.
Basketball,
You
football.
fool!
I know.
That's just, you fell right into his trap.
The one thing that Paul knows more about than anything else, except a lot of
We'll
other
see.
things. All right, Quinn, you could steal this. Everybody
Okay.
else has used their steals.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Paul,
I
what
can
name is shared by the woman who has played for the Seattle Storm since being selected first in the 2002 WNBA draft, and the only basketball player to be
I know
named-
this.
What is it?
Bird.
Bird is correct. Larry and Sue. No relation, I don't think. Correct, Paul. Very good. You get those 20 points. Quinn, it is now your turn.
Okay. I am going to say cities
Mm-hmm.
to Pat.
All right, Pat Town. Pat, nobody can steal, Pat, so you can take all your time because
Yeah.
you and Quinn have not used steals, and Quinn can't steal because she's challenging. Pat, what city is home? What? Yes, what city is home to the first NBA team to hire an African American player and the last Major League Baseball team to hire an African American player?
I'm ashamed. I don't know. The first city to hire and the
The
last.
first NBA team to hire an African American player and the last Major League Baseball team to hire an African American player.
I think I know this, but I'm not allowed to steal.
No, you're not allowed to steal.
Boston.
That is correct.
Oh, those Red Sox.
If you think about it, what city has a basketball team that would do anything to win and at the same time is secretly one of the most racist cities in the country?
Is it a secret?
Boston, my hometown. Okay.
Yeah.
Paul.
Is it a secret?
I don't
It's
think so.
No,
fine.
I don't think so.
I'm sorry to everyone from Boston, but you know it's true. Let's see what's remaining. You have baseball, football, basketball, easy, and the mystery question.
All right. I am going to say football for Quinn.
You guys are horrible.
Win.
I hate you all.
Pat, you could steal. Declan's used to steal.
Mm.
Quinn,
Yes.
what name is shared by the former Chiefs quarterback who was named 2020 NFL Comeback Player of the Year and the former Cowboys running back who is the NFL's all-time leading rusher?
Mahomes.
Mahomes, is that your answer? That is incorrect. You can steal, Pat, but you have to say, I know it. It's not.
I know it.
It is Jesus Christ.
No, it's gonna kill me when I.
You have to say, I know it if you want to steal it. But you don't have to say, I know it. Unless you're you can steal it.
Mm. Oh,
This is the
Three,
timer, the
two,
agonizing timer.
one.
Oh, he left. He just quit.
Oh. Oh no.
What is it?
All right, Pat. I'm gonna just say you don't lose anything by not stealing it. We're all just watching you want to steal it, but I'm gonna tell you what the answer is. Ready?
Yeah.
It's
It is.
Smith
Oh.
because it's Emmett Smith and
Emmett.
Alex
Emmett.
Oh.
Emmett was the word I was looking for.
That's
Emmett.
it.
The word you were looking for was Smith, not Emmett. That's why you
Yeah.
were confused.
My mother's maiden name, actually.
What, Emmett or Smith?
Smith.
No, Smith.
Oh, well, that's an unusual name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now
Used to wield iron.
we are at the moment when it all gets even more interesting than it already has been. Can we take a look at the remaining topics? lovely disembodied voice, can you tell us what the score is?
Absolutely, John. Right now, Quinn has 20 points.
Excellent.
Pat has 30 points. Declan has 40 points. And then Paul is a little bit ahead of the pack with 70 points.
70 points. We have baseball, basketball, the easy question, and the mystery question left. Now, here's the thing. These 4 questions are all worth 30 points. There are more points still on the board than there were throughout this entire game, because that mystery question is now worth 60 points. And this has happened more than once, where somebody tries to steal that question, gets it incorrect, they get 60 points taken away from them, and then somebody answers it, or they doesn't answer it, that becomes worth 120 points. So that's what I call the bomb cyclone question thing of a Bob.
Same.
Okay, so you got to think strategically, because Pat and Quinn both have their steals as well. It's now Patrick's turn. So, Pat, what are you going to do?
Baseball, Declan.
Baseball to Declan. Okay, Quinn could steal this. Okay. Declan, what team has won the most National League pennants and lost the most World Series?
I know it.
Oh, what is it, Quinn?
Dodgers.
The Dodgers! That is correct. That's 30 points for Quinn. That changed. That's now a horse of a different color or something. All right, Declan. Now it's time for you to get, I don't know. It's time for you to get revenge. What are you going to do now? Pat still has a steal.
I'm gonna go with. I'll go with basketball for 2 for Quinn, just to be mean for her,
Son of a bitch.
just to get revenge for her stealing that from me.
All right, basketball. Pat could steal this. Who was the NBA's leading scorer in 1995 and 2000? That would be 1994, 1995, 1999, 2000, those seasons. Who was the NBA's leading scorer in 1995 and 2000 and made only 1 3-pointer in his entire NBA career?
Jordan.
Pardon me?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan is really a very, very good question. The answer, and really not even.
That's the only basketball player I know.
The only basketball player you've ever heard of.
And Steph Curry.
I know it.
Oh, Pat, who is it?
Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal is the correct answer.
I thought it would be that, because he's the only one that I know who would have never done the 3-point.
Yep. Only 1 3-pointer, and he was almost accidental. Fantastic. You know what that means?
What?
It means
We can all
everybody
steal.
has a steal, and we have 2 topics left. One of them is easy, and the other one is the mystery question, which is worth 60 points. And Quinn, it's your turn. What are you going to do? Let's take a look at the scores. We've got Declan's at 40, Pat's at 60, Quinn's at 50, and Paul's at 70. I didn't read that in any. It's 4, 5, 6, and 7.
All right. I'm going to do easy.
Uh-oh. Who are you gonna give that to?
Declan.
You're gonna give it to Declan. Easy. Paul and Pat can steal. So Declan, if you want to preempt it and you know the answer, you say I know it. Because if you say the answer a second or microsecond after Paul or Pat says I know it, then they have stolen the right to answer from you, and you've given them the answer. Easy question. Declan, how many points did Wilt Chamberlain score when he set the single game NBA scoring record, and yards are there in a football field?
I know it.
Paul, what is it?
100.
100! Holy smoke! How did you know that? All right, Paul, you got those 30 points, and now it's up to you to hand out this mystery question. which is worth 60 points.
Look at him circling that 100,
Well,
circling that 100.
Since I stole it from Declan, I will ask Declan.
All right, Declan.
Paul's kicking our ass. He's
This is
kicking our
worth
ass.
60 points. And if nobody gets it right, Paul gets those 60 points. But Quinn and Pat both have steals because everybody got their steals back.
Yeah.
The only person who can answer this question is Paul. Mystery question. What name is shared by one of the 3 coaches who have won an NCAA national championship and a Super Bowl, and one of 3 drivers who have won 7 NASCAR championships?
I know it.
I know it, but I don't know
Pat
it.
said, I know it. This could be, if he doesn't get it right, it's going to be really incredible. Pat, what is it?
Richard.
Richard! Richard is incorrect! Whoa. Okay,
Oh,
Declan.
wait. So wait, hold on. I know
there's
this.
no more stealing. There's no more stealing.
Ah, damn it.
Now, if Declan has a chance to answer. If he gets it wrong, Paul gets 120 points. It's 60 points away from Pat.
Is it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna go with William.
William! Oh! Congratulations, Paul Plunkett. You got 120 points!
Damn it!
The answer is what is it?
Carol?
No,
Carol?
it's not Carol. No. The 3 drivers who have won 7 NASCAR championships are Richard Petty, Dale Earnhardt, and they don't have anything to do with football. And the last one, and the most recent one, is a guy named Jimmy Johnson.
Oh, right.
So the answer is Johnson, because Jimmy Johnson and Jimmy Johnson spell their names, the Jimmy's different.
What?
Jimmy Johnson won with the University of Miami, and then he won with the Dallas Cowboys, and then he immediately quit and has been on TV for the last 20 years, and he hasn't aged. And his hair hasn't changed. It's like a helmet.
All that pork.
What? It's all that pork? Yes.
Yeah.
It's the
All right,
other white meat.
fantastic. Oh my gosh, this was very, very, very exciting. It was very, very close until the very last question. Lovely disembodied voice. What is the current score?
Right now, Pat Town has 0 points.
0 points.
Some points, yes. Declan has 50. Declan has 40. Quinn has 50, and Paul has 220.
Dang, he is spanking us.
All right.
Good job, Paul. Good
What's going to
job.
happen? Paul's going to go to the final. He's going to be waiting in the octagon.
In
for
the
final.
octagon.
Oh, and I have really good news, guys. It turns out you have all qualified for the Final Four.
All right. Yeah.
Now we're going to do a tournament. So Paul's going to be in first. He's going to wait in for the final. And then Quinn, you're in second place. So you're waiting in the semifinal.
Okay.
And then we're going to have Pat versus Declan for the wild card to see who faces Quinn. And then whoever wins that goes on to face Paul. But before we do that, I just want to give everybody an opportunity to talk about what's going on in their life, what's important, anything they want our gigantic audience at home to know about. And maybe we'll find out, maybe I'll find out who won the side game, although my brother is actually who usually runs the side game, is in Hawaii. Working with
how nice for him.
Oh, yeah. He's working. So I'll go first. This game is based on this game show. I mean, this card game. This is a game show. This is a card game called You Know It. It's a really, really fun game, and you can buy it at thegame.com or thegame.net. And it's fun, and it comes in this package. And what happens is each one of these packages have the cards have numbers on the back, so you can actually play this on Zoom if somebody has the same package. So it's a really fun game to play, and I highly recommend it. Quinn, we played it. Did you play it?
What's going on? So these are crazy times, right? And I just want to say to anybody out there listening that if you're, as someone who's worked in the restaurant business, not anymore, not for a while, thank God, but 20 something years I was in the restaurant world. if you are ordering food, if you are sitting outside and eating somewhere, if you're having food delivered, tip those people like crazy. More than you ever thought you should, because they need it.
Awesome.
And it's the right thing to do.
Great. Thank you. Paul, what about you?
I don't have anything going on at the moment, but I've been thinking all day about like what would I like to plug, and I would like to plug the concept of reason. And reason is an important thing. Reason, science, all of those things. You know, if you're not sure, just use reason.
So you're a communist, is what you're saying, Paul.
Yeah.
Sure.
Fake news.
Why do you hate America?
What an un-American thing to say.
Yeah.
Pat, you have a rebuttal?
Yeah. Paul, if you hate America that much, why don't you just leave?
Because we can't.
Go to somewhere like Canada where they think that's a good idea. That's
Yeah.
reasonably.
They have health care.
Pat just wants to add a T to the reason for the treason.
Yeah.
Oh God, falling asleep.
Oh my God.
Pat,
Yeah,
you have
no.
anything you want to say? No.
No, I've been stuck in this room for about a year.
It's
So
not
much he's
even
starting
real.
to disappear. His
Not
head
going-
keeps disappearing.
It's not
Okay,
going
how
well,
about you,
man.
Declan?
I don't
going
have
on?
much of my own to plug, but my dad just released a novel.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's
What's
called
it
He was
Seattle
holding it in
Trust.
captivity.
Do you have a copy of it right next to you that he could hand
No,
you? No,
I do
that's
not.
that's planning.
Declan.
I misplanned.
Oh my God.
That's a failure, but
It's a
You're gonna have
failure
to
of planning.
text him and apologize.
Well, it's called Seattle Trust,
Seattle Trust.
and it's very good. I read it a long time ago. Shelley just finished it, and it's very good, and I highly recommend it. It's
Is
by
it fiction?
Paul Mullen. Yes, it's fiction, but
Okay.
it's based on it's not really fiction. It's thinly disguised. No, that's not true.
That's my favorite kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's about the financial crisis. He was working at a bank and he was working at a bank, and he got to know all those people during the financial crisis. All right, so are you guys still there? Yeah. Somehow my screensaver
Dad is
stops.
here with the rescue.
There
Nice.
it is.
Okay.
You might want to take the
Yeah,
Get out of here.
Get out
yeah.
of
Get away.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Yes.
go. All right.
No.
Fantastic.
Well
There
done.
we go.
Seattle
I'm gonna
Trust by
ask,
Paul Mullen.
So it's going to be Declan versus Pat. So Paul and Quinn, if you could turn off your video cameras just for a second. Don't go away.
How do I do that?
Okay.
It's a little thing. If you can't figure it out, it's totally fine.
Is it? Do I hit stop video?
I just
That's what I hit.
Yeah, just hit stop video.
Okay.
Oh, Luddites. It's very exciting.
No, no, Quinn, no.
All right. So, Pat, you have 0 points. But as I said, the person last week who had 0 points at this point ended up winning. So do not despair. Don't give up hope. There is still some hope for you.
My plan.
So we're going to look at 4 topics, okay? Declan, you're going to pick one of these topics. I'm going to read 5 clues that, in my opinion, get easier and easier. When you hear the right answer, or when you know the right answer, when you think you know the right answer, yell out, "I know it." If you get it right, and that applies to both of you. There's no real advantage except Declan gets to pick one. Whoever says "I know it" first gets to answer. If you get it right, then you move on and you face Quinn. If you get it wrong, your opponent moves on to face Quinn. So let's take a look at the 4 topics for the elimination phase or the tournament phase. And look at body voice. What are the 4 topics?
John, the topics for the elimination phase are names, numbers, colors, and places.
Thank you very much. All right, Declan, what you gonna pick there?
I'll go
Oh,
with
wait, I'm sorry. Before I go on, sorry. I just want to mention this because I forgot. But the side game was run by Sandy Hutz in replacing my brother. Sandy, thank you very, very, very much for doing that.
Thank you,
And
Sandy.
the winner was Leslie. Leslie got 6 correct. Zach got 3 correct. Thank you, all the you-know-it-alls in the side game, for playing and watching. And now, Declan, what topic are you going to pick to stump you or Pat or both of you?
I'll go with names.
All right, names. What name is shared by the Major League Baseball player with the highest batting average who is not in the Hall of Fame, and the only person to be named MVP of the NFL and Major League Baseball, and
I know it.
what is it, Declan?
Bo.
Bo is close,
Ah,
but incorrect.
dang it.
So sorry. Yes. What is Bo's last name?
Jackson?
Jackson is the correct answer.
Mm.
So the Major League Baseball player with the highest batting average who is not in the Hall of Fame is Shoeless Joe Jackson.
Okay.
Wow.
Sorry, Declan. You got
Dang
it.
it.
You got part of it right, but you didn't get it all right. So
I thought it was,
you were on the right track. The next clue was the singer who had a wardrobe malfunction during the halftime show of the Super Bowl in 2004. Okay. And the person with the most NBA championship rings. And the last clue is Mr. October. And the answer is Jackson. That's Shoeless Joe, Bo,
Reggie.
Janet Jackson, Phil Jackson, and Reggie Jackson. Thank you very much, Declan. You are eliminated, but don't go away. Just turn off your video for a second. Quinn, come on back in.
I'm back.
Quinn versus Pat. Quinn, you get to pick from the remaining categories. Let's take a look at what they are. You got numbers, colors, and places.
I'm going to say colors.
Colors. Same deal.
Okay.
If you know it, say I know it. If
Okay.
you think you know it.
All right.
What
What
color?
if I don't know it, but I want to?
If you want to lose and you don't know it, that's another way to get,
Okay. To really lose. Okay.
really lose. What color is the most common color of balls which are used to play bandy, which are also called bandy balls?
Is that the end of the question?
That's the clue that I'm pretty sure nobody knows anything about.
Ah,
And what color is bandy ball? What color is the 5 ball on a pool table? And the foul poles at the Mets home stadium.
I know it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on.
I said it first.
Hold
You
on.
did not.
Lovely
No,
disembodied
you did
voice.
not.
Who did you hear first?
They happened simultaneously. It was like
Simultaneously.
a event.
It's what? A simultaneous event?
Go to the tape.
Tristan, do you have a feeling on who said it first? Because I actually think I heard something first. But Tristan, did you have any thought?
He posted Quinn.
I had Quinn.
Oh, you had Quinn? Yeah, I had Pat. So I think we have a tie.
Woo! Let's leg wrestle to settle this.
All right.
All right. Well, okay. Well, go ahead, Quinn. Go ahead, Quinn. So see
All
if
right.
you know
No,
it.
this is what we're gonna do. We have extra a couple of extra topics. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you guys to type in your answer into the chat and see if you, and then don't hit the
Enter.
Enter.
until I say. Okay.
Okay.
Tell me when you both have it in there.
Gotcha.
If you both get it right, we're going to a different topic.
Okay.
Okay. You got it?
Yeah.
Did you write it, Pat? Okay, and hit it. That is correct. Orange is correct. It is that. Oh, wow, that's exciting. Okay, so Quinn. Oh no, Pat. I'm going to let you choose the next topic. So we have. What do we have left?
Numbers and places.
Numbers and places.
Places.
Places. Okay.
Thank you, places.
Thank you, places.
Well done. Well done.
Okay. So I just have to tell you that bandy ball is a game that is, if ice hockey and field hockey had sex and had a baby, it would be bandy ball.
That's so cute.
It's 11 people on a team playing on ice and using a ball and using basically field hockey sticks. And I thought, what a ridiculous thing. And then I thought, well, no, if you're on a lake, I grew up next to a lake and it froze over in New Hampshire, but it was never smooth enough to actually play hockey on it. But you could play bandy ball.
That's kind of like broom ball.
It's very much like broomball, except that you use sticks and a ball. But anyway. Okay, places. Again, same rules. What city was the home of the only American team to win the Canadian Football League Championship, the Grey Cup? And is the home of the Preakness Stakes? And
I know it.
Okay, Pat, what is it?
Baltimore.
Baltimore is correct.
This is bullshit.
I am sorry, Quinn.
I hate this game.
Quinn.
Oh, it's so sad. Well, Quinn, the bad news is you didn't win, and the good news is there's nothing at stake.
Woo!
All right, now it's Pat versus Paul. It's come down to Pat versus Paul. If
Isn't
Quinn
it
can
always?
figure out. Okay, so Paul, you get to pick from the remaining topics. I think there's only
Which is topic.
right.
I'm gonna pick numbers, I guess.
numbers. All right, let's see. Where's numbers? All right. Now, Quinn, if you can figure out how to turn off your camera, that's fine. But you don't
Of
have
course,
to.
I'm sorry. No, I
All
can
right.
figure
Now,
it out.
Not
here's
that
the thing.
one.
This
Not
is
that one. Not
this
that
is-
one.
This is slightly different. This is slightly different. In order to win this game, you actually have to get it right. So, if you say I know it, and you get it wrong, your opponent gets a chance to answer. If they get it wrong, then we're going to go to a different topic, the secret one that I have secreted away.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
Thanks.
here it is. What are we on? Number? Yes.
Numbers?
Numbers.
Numbers.
What number was worn by NHL Hall of Famer Gordie Howe and is traditionally worn by the striker on a soccer team and is the number of games that were won by the 76ers during their disastrous...
I know it.
What is it, Pat?
1.
One is incorrect. Paul Plunkett, you have a chance now to answer the question. If you get it right, you win it all.
Can I hear the entire question?
No, I can hear. You just did the last three. I'll do it again. Was worn by NHL Hall of Famer Gordie Howe. Is traditionally worn by the striker on a soccer team. It's the number of games that were won by the Philadelphia 76ers during their disastrous 1973 season.
I know it.
No, you don't.
Is it 7?
Oh my God! No,
No.
it's not. That's the number of games won by the Bobcats to beat the 76ers' terrible record.
Oh.
The 76ers won how many? Pat?
10.
10 is incorrect as well. You're batting a million over here.
What
It's
were the other 2
9.
things? Oh, 9.
Striker.
Okay.
9. Okay, the
is
last.
correct.
Yeah, I should just read the last 2. What the number of points you would have? The next one is the number of points if you had scored a field goal and a touchdown but missed the extra point.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, come on.
And the last one is the number of players on the field during a baseball game, which is actually I got to change to the number of innings in a normal baseball game because how many players are on the field during a baseball game depends on how many runners there are. I'm sorry, who wrote this crap? All right. Okay, this is one of my favorite games.
Can I interrupt real quick? I'm so sorry. Is there a team
I guess you
named
can.
Bobcats?
What'd you say?
There's a team called the Bobcats?
Yeah. It's owned by the only player you've ever heard of, Michael Jordan.
They're now the Hornets, but they were the Bobcats.
Oh,
for a
they're
while.
now the
Yes.
Hornets.
Thank you, Paul.
Yes.
See?
Welcome to America, Quinn.
Don't patronize me, John.
It's patronized.
I will. Yeah, it's
Don't
patronized.
patronize me.
It's patronized.
All right, guys, you got to get this right
Favorite joke.
because I don't have any more questions.
Okay.
Mm. Okay.
What name? This is names. What name is shared by the NHL player with the most penalty minutes ever, and the masked Mexican wrestler who is the son of El Felino and brother of Puma King. And Pat, you all right there?
I'm fine.
And the athletic teams of Princeton University, and the first African American to win the Masters. And,
I know it.
Oh,
I know it.
Pat! What is it, Pat?
Tigers.
Tiger! Oh my God! He went from 0 to hero. I told you, it's the second time in a row that's happened. This person with 0 points has won. Woo!
My first win. It's my first win in this
Nice.
whole game.
That is amazing. And he's vanished.
Oh.
But it's not official yet. Come on back, Declan. It's not official. We have to wait till Declan comes back. It's not official. We have to make sure that it's official. And it's only official when Mike Pence, when the lovely disembodied voice says it's official. Lovely disembodied voice, who won?
Congratulations, Pat Town!
Unbelievable.
You know it!
What an upset. Am I right?
Yeah. In the sense that everybody's kind of upset.
Yeah, I'm furious.
All right. Well, thank you all very, 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 very much for playing. This was a
No,
delight.
thank you.
Thanks everybody at home, all the you-know-it-alls who are watching and playing, and thanks in the future to anybody who sees this, and thanks to my parents for giving birth to me,
Oh.
and thank you to Descartes for inventing reason. So remember, if you're watching and you like it, subscribe. If you're watching and you liked it, come back and bring a friend and play with them on the game, on the side game. And follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, and go to thegame.com and buy one of these. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yay!
Next Thursday, we're going to be doing a whole show about love and romance for Valentine's Day. So bring a date to snuggle with. Or, maybe you'll meet somebody in the chat room and you'll fall in love and get married. Who knows? Crazier things have happened. Look, Pat Town won this game. And I think that's it, except there's one more thing. Lovely disembodied voice. What is it that you have to say?
John, it's not what you know, it's who you know and what you know that they don't know.
That is correct. Thank you very much. Okay, everybody say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Dance it out.
Yay!
Hit it, Tristan.
Here we go. You know it. You know it. You know it. Do you? Hey! You know it.
Boom.
Woo.
Nice.
Congratulations, you guys, that was hilarious.
Oh,
Yay!
Very entertaining.
that was fun.